Our client of over 3 years, Michelle Brenes, recently came into the supply house to pick up an order. So we decided to take this opportunity to catch up with her and see what it is that she loves about hair and compound. Not all of our clients get the opportunity to come into the supply house and touch and feel our hair for themselves. So to share this experience, we asked Michelle to participate in a short video. If you're like some of our clients who cannot come in, you want to take a look inside the place so many people call hair heaven. Are you interested in becoming a celebrity stylist? Let us know in the comment section below. Make sure you watch the video in its entirety and be sure to leave your comments and subscribe. Hi Michelle.
Hi.
How are you today?
How are you?
I'm wonderful. Glad to see you again.
Me too.
So what brings you in today?
It's time to redo my hair, so
Okay.
just came in to see your beautiful curly selection.
Yeah. So you've worn our hair in your hair
Oh, I
before?
only wear your hair, yeah.
Perfect. And how does it match with your curl pattern?
It matches perfect. I really like that you have the tapered option because most of the times curly hair, it's not super thick at the bottom, so it looks more natural just when you apply it.
Very cool. So whenever you first started wearing our hair, was there any type of test that you put the hair through to see if it would, blend in with your hair, like tangle testing or shampooing it before you put it in?
Well, yeah, I mean, in general, I would say it takes about a month for like the true integrity of the hair to show, because a lot of times the prepackaged hair, the one that's cheaper, it looks good for a month and then all that chemical stuff comes off, and so that's when you can tell what you have. But with your hair, it just never changes. It's hydrated, stays shiny, and I mean, it's a good quality hair.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So what about your previous experience? What other suppliers have you used for hair extensions?
We used to only use Great Lengths specifically. They have since raised their prices, and I feel like the quality has gone down. And so I researched and I found you guys about 10 years ago.
And
how
did you find us?
Just online, just, punching in keywords. It was 10 years ago, so I don't remember exactly, but what I put, like high-end hair, Brazilian hair, Russian hair. I think that's how it was, Russian hair.
Oh,
and then,
yeah,
that's
because
how.
before we did have Russian hair, but now it's exclusively Indian. You didn't actually wear Great Lengths in your own hair for extensions.
Yeah, I did a
Oh, you
few
did?
times, yeah.
Okay, and how did the hair compare to ours, like when you have worn it in the past?
You know what I didn't like about it is that it comes the same length root to end. The same density. So it was just, you'd had to do a lot more cutting and stuff like that, where you guys have the option of doing the layered, which is actually even cheaper per bundle than the premium. So I really like that you can pick and not waste hair,
Yeah. And that's always good because then you can conserve, and it
Yeah.
also helps you blend, right?
Yeah.
Because of the cut of it.
Yeah, because it's
Cutting
put
from-
in, because when you put them in, they're like tiny ponytails. So if you picture like a pencil that's blunt, you have to sharpen it, right? That's how you cut the extension, like with a razor, and you make the tip pointed so it looks natural.
Yeah.
If it's too blunt, that doesn't look natural. It's like spaghetti,
Yes, and I've seen those
Yeah.
extensions before, and they don't look the best.
Yeah. And placement too, obviously.
And so how does our hair compare in terms of pricing? You mentioned that Great Lengths prices did go up and their quality kind of went down, but how do we compare in terms of pricing?
I think you guys are spot on. Like, for what you get, it's worth it. Cheaper hair, the prepackaged hair, it's more than 50%. I mean, it's probably like $40 a bundle, something like that. Whereas your guys is, what, 70 it starts?
Just depending on the
Yeah,
application.
right.
Yeah.
but the quality is just, I mean, you can reuse the hair over and over again, get it retipped, and you can't do that with that other hair. It's just kind of like a 1 to 2 month thing.
What is your preferred application method?
Keratin.
You do the keratin bond?
Yeah, the poly.
And why?
I feel like it's the closest to having growing your hair out. You know, like the closest thing to the natural state of your hair, because they're put in like tiny little ponytails with the grain of rice bond.
Oh yeah.
And it's circular, so when you brush it, it's just seamless. You can put it up, you know, you can't see the bonds. It's just, I feel like it's the closest thing to having it grow out of your hair.
That's interesting. Do you do any other application methods?
Yeah, I do 3 methods. I do keratin, cylinder or microbead, and tape.
And tape. And so your clients prefer the polybond?
Well, that's kind of like the creme de la creme. You know, that's like the top tier. It just depends on your budget, your lifestyle, you know, how often you do your hair. You know, everyone has, you know, their own budget. So it just depends on that really and their lifestyle.
Yeah. And that makes sense.
Yeah.
How did you get started in hair extensions?
I actually got started with my friend Priscilla Valles. I went to beauty school together, and she started working with Sheila Stotts. She was actually an educator for Great Lakes. So like this was 30 plus years ago. So before extensions became like, you know, as popular as they are now. So we're kind of at the forefront, and I worked with her for almost 10 years and just training just on specifically individual keratin extensions, placement and everything.
So she was basically a mentor for you.
Yes, yeah.
What was there anyone else who inspired you in your career as a stylist?
Oh, Priscilla, my best friend, yeah. Also, I worked with Brenes, my sister-in-law now. So the 3 of us, and Sheila Stotts. Very, you know, everyone is very talented at what they do. So you learn things from everyone, you know.
So do you currently work in a salon?
I work in a private studio in Beverly Hills.
Oh, very nice.
Or on location.
So what's different about, you know, being in a private studio versus a traditional salon?
I feel like when you're doing specifically extensions, it's better to have like kind of a one-on-one service. It's kind of like you don't want to get waxed in the middle of a room. You know, it's like it's a private service.
Definitely.
So it's not like the hustle and bustle of coming in, color, go, cut. It's just one client. It's quiet and it's, you know, it's private. Not everyone needs to know that you're getting hair put in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can see. Yes. So do you have like high profile clients?
Yes.
You know, has there been any, like, what things have you had to adjust to for some of your high profile clients?
As far as
like, you know, have you had to, you know, change the way you do anything to accommodate them? You know, different than your
regular clients?
Yeah.
Not really as far as like the technique or anything like that. It's the same. Doesn't matter what head, you know. I would say more just being flexible with your time, because their schedules are so packed, and so you have to kind of cater to that. That's probably the number one difference. And traveling on location, like going to them wherever they are, accommodating them. If they're in the Bel Air Hotel, you have to, you know,
and
have everything.
Do you do that often?
Yeah.
Oh. Where do you see your business going in the next 3 to 5 years?
Stardom.
That's
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so you would really like to be kind of in the spotlight as a celebrity stylist. That would be kind of ideal for you?
More so than the celebrity stylists, my passion is more to help people, like people that have lost their hair from diseases or cancer or something, so that's what really makes me happy. So I would love to do that.
So do you do some of that work currently?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. I actually have, I don't know if you want, I've been working on a pilot for that specifically, yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll be seeing you
Yeah.
on the big screen someday. Are you on social media?
I'm kind of a dinosaur with it, but yeah, I am. Yeah.
What social media channels are you on?
Facebook, Instagram, and I'm gonna start doing the Pinterest because I heard that it's like good for marketing.
Yeah, it's good for inspiration and drawing people to you. If you have like a website, it's really good at connecting them. Where can people find you? Like, what is your?
Oh, Stunning Strands MD.
Okay.
On Instagram and Facebook.
Very nice. What about YouTube?
Oh, I'm gonna start doing that too. Once I get my footage, I'm gonna just release all that stuff. So.
Do you currently watch any YouTubers or influencers?
I don't watch TV. I just kind of focus like on what I need to do, and I don't need to have a distraction. So.
I hear that.
Yeah, you could get caught up in that.
Yeah. So the last thing, here we really like to highlight our stylists and the work that they do. So if there are any before and afters that you can share, videos that you have, boomerangs, anything. We want to see all the fun things that our stylists are doing, so we encourage people to send us those types of videos and imagery because they're fun and people really resonate with them. So that's just encouraging. If that's something you like doing, then if you have a client that you install extensions and you guys do the before and after.
Okay, yeah.
We'd love to see it.
Okay.
Hi YouTube family, thanks for watching. Also a special thank you to Michelle for being a part of this video. If you have any questions for Michelle and about her journey to becoming a celebrity stylist, leave your comments in the section below. Also, if you have any questions about hair and compounds, our hair quality, our processes, anything, leave them in the comment section below. We will be replying to all of the comments, and we will feature the person who leaves our favorite comment in the next video. And look out for our video series with Ashley Rancilio of the Tracy Cunningham Salon. Subscribe for more.